Hey beauties, thanks for being here. Let's talk about discovering me. Wow. Okay, you know what? We hear lots of times about self-awareness, self-discovery. What does this fully entail? That's what we're dealing with today. Discovering me. Now, when you talk about discovering yourself, what comes to mind? Some people just believes it. Yes, you have to discover yourself, you have to dream big, you have to, you know, have some passion, have some visions. There is more to discovering me, and that's what Annie Okonkwo is going to be sharing with you today. Now, do not forget to subscribe, like, and share to motivate someone else who says you cannot be more, who says you cannot get to that height that you desire, that you dream of. Now, the beautiful thing about discovering me is that it takes you to that lens that no one else can take you but you. What did I say? Okay, leave me your comment in the comment section. This occurs when you are aware of different aspects of yourself. It's focused inwardly, your strengths, your weaknesses, your personality traits, your behaviors, anxieties, your emotions, your identity, your reputation, based on your past and present behavior that people perceive about you. Your brand, by your brand, I mean your aspirations, intentions, who you are, the things that move you, they are your brand. Now, discovering me tells people not just to focus on the outside, but to focus inwardly on themselves. Because when you discover yourself, you are going to be happy as this lady here. You're going to be happy. You're going to be dancing. You're going to be smiling because you can beat your chest to it that you know you more than anyone else. It's no assumptions. You're going to be intentional. You'll be intentional about your decision making because when you know you, decision making about your life, endowments, aspirations, and becoming would be easier because most times we do not know ourselves fully well. We make wrong decisions that, on the long run, instead of being thankful for the wishes having been fulfilled, we begin to cry that it has become a burden. Sometimes it's because we do not really know ourselves. I would tell you that not up to 50% of the people can boldly tell you that they know themselves well enough. Because most times you hear people say, I'm not even sure about myself. What I would do in this situation. Now there are times like that, but when you fully know you, you can give almost a 99% guess of this is me. This is what I'm most likely to do in such a time. So, knowing your weaknesses, knowing your strength would help you a long way in making the best decisions for yourself in every sphere of life, in your relationship, in your career path, in your friends, friends, picking of your friends, and your choices of life. It would go a long way to help you in knowing your anxieties. That way, you are able to define this is my limit. When I sit here, I will feel so stressed out. That way, you reduce the burnout in your life or you stop it from even getting to that stage of burnout. You know, so your emotions, that this whole thing, your inward life, they form you. They form you. And the good thing about discovering yourself is that it opens doors of opportunities. It makes the life healthier for you and happier because you're able to spot on time toxic people and you keep them out because you know your limit. You know what you can accommodate. You just know you. It doesn't just only stop there, but it gives you that ability to define your steps. It gives you the ability to see more avenues for even wealth creation. That's the beauty of discovering me. When you discover you, it's not just what the people know about you that you do not know, but also what you know about yourself that the people do not know. The you in the secret place, the you in the public. These are the traits that define you, your identity that you've built up over time. Now, when you've discovered this, it would help you rewrite your wrongs. When you've discovered this, it would help you appreciate the beauty of you that are still there. It would help you to stop wallowing in the past life, but start to see the present and taking it with a passing opportunity that calls for it, because today is all you got. Tomorrow is not assured. You don't own tomorrow. So you have today. Discover you today and be the best you can be. I would tell you an example. I was then in my primary school. I would write a story. It would just come like inspiration. I would write and form the story about a family from beginning to the end, and it would just be a beautiful story. I would write. I had lots of books then just for writing stories, creativity. And when I'm done writing, this is a god, and I was about 9 years of age. When I give you this story to read, you would clap and say, "Who wrote the book?" It was just me, you know. And over time, I let it lie. I let it fade away. So things like that. This were inborn passion. This was me, you know. And had I taken it upon myself, or had it been I was encouraged in one way or the other to maintain it, perhaps I would have been a great story writer today and happily doing it because it just comes without stress. So this is what discovering you would help you do. Perhaps you are a good singer. Sometimes you just sing. I used to have a friend and she would just sing. And I even do that sometimes. Create your song. You just the sing, the inspiration comes suddenly. And I find myself singing. And when I'm done singing, you're gonna ask me, who sang that beautiful song? And I'll just look and say, it's my song. And it just got formed right now. That's the you that no one else sees, but you know it. Now, if you can be personal and intentional about you and discovering you, you will seize the opportunity and harness these beautiful talents that you got inside of you. That because talents make you happy when that natural occurrence is flows from your creator, from the universe. You just flow in it without stress. You don't have to look for the words, they just come. This is the you that you only understand. Then you can record it or pen it down. Recording will be beautiful to be able to flow with the rhythm and all. And at the end, it could yield you some more money, financial support, and also putting smiles on beautiful faces out there when they hear what you can do, and things like that. So discovering you and discovering me goes uh, goes out to explain and expose the beauty things about you. How do I do this? Like I mentioned, be intentional about your life. This is a year of purpose. This is a life of purpose. Henceforth, sit down and take you personally. Before you hear some complaint, they don't take me personal. Take yourself personal first. Be intentional about your discovery, about your career, about your life, about your buildings, about your relationship, about the circle you keep, about things that should enhance your healthy life and your happiness. Because that way you're happy and you can transfer this happiness to people around you. Be intentional on what's going on around you. Sit down at least every day, at least 5 minutes for yourself. How was my day? What could I have done differently today? That is part of discovering me. I hope this video touched someone out there. Do not forget to subscribe, like, and share. I brought to you Discovering Me today because I know that the world needs to discover the